I will not make a video like this ever again. Hey everybody, so we are at the busiest Costco in the world and it's located in Honolulu, Hawaii. And I'm gonna go and show you guys what locals love to get at Costco. So make sure you guys watch the very end. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen my other video on gifts that you can go and buy your friends in a Hawaii Costco if you're on vacation, I'm gonna go and leave it in the description box down below. So once a month, I go to Costco and I do all my grocery shopping, and I'm gonna go and show you guys some of the foods that I like to get in the Hawaii Costco. So let me know in the description box down below what kind of foods you guys like to get. I like to get the rib caps at Costco. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I'm also gonna go and leave it in the description box down below. But if you never had a rib cap before, the rib cap is basically the outer portion of the ribeye steak. So this is a very, very tender cut of meat. I also got some beef bulgogi too. So this is basically like Korean barbecue beef that's already marinated. This is a really good one to get if you're short on time and you just wanna have a really quick dinner. So this would not be a Costco trip if you didn't get your Costco samples. You know, my very, very first job was actually a Costco sample person. I have some Hawaii cheese. That's pretty good. Let me go get another one. How many of you guys go back for seconds or thirds? I'm actually really hungry right now. I should be shopping and making this video, but I think I'd rather go get some samples. I remember once when I was at Costco, I might have went back and got samples like 3 times. Oh man, the sample person was so mad. But you know, as an ex-Costco sample employee, you're actually not supposed to go and yell at the customers for coming back for seconds. We got some Mandarin orange chicken right here. Let's take a bite out of this. Nah, it's okay. I know I said the orange chicken wasn't very good, but I got 2 more. It's free. Oh, I gotta get some hint water right here. I don't know if you guys like ginger juice, but I'm actually a really big fan of this Govinda's Ginger Rush right here. Has a nice strong ginger kick in it. Got some chicken apple sausage right here. Oh, that's good. That's some good sausage. It's this one right here. The chicken apple sausage. That's good. You can't go wrong with that one. Oh, this is something new right here. Roasted tomato with goat cheese and fresh basil. Let's go and try this out. Costco also sells a variety of different types of poke. Today we are gonna get the spicy ahi poke. There's also a variety of sushi that they have at Costco too. So a lot of it is like hand rolls. It's by Snow Fox. It's not the best. It's basically cheap sushi, but this is gonna go and fulfill my cravings for some sushi rolls right now. All right, everybody, so I just got home from Costco and I have to tell you guys, this is a very challenging video to make. And the reason why is because normally when I go and make videos, you just go to the restaurant and get the food and you eat it. But there's a whole lot more that's involved with this because you gotta go shopping, making sure you get all the food, then you gotta drive home and then prepare it. But I didn't get everything I wanted to get. So I'll show you guys what I got. So we're gonna start off with the sushi roll right here that I got from Costco. And we also got some spicy ahi poke as well. So like I said earlier, the sushi roll isn't the greatest, but it's gonna go and fulfill my cravings right now because I don't really feel like spending a whole lot of money on sushi rolls right now. Here we have our sushi roll. There's actually 4 types of sushi roll in here, and they are the New York Crunch, the New York Roll, Shaggy Dog, Crunchy Shaggy Dog. So these rolls are basically variations of the same thing. They have fried onions on top. 2 of them have shrimp tempura on the inside, And some of them have like hot sauce and unagi sauce and some mayo over it too. So this one basically looks like a California roll with some spices on top, and it has an unagi glaze and a spicy mayo. And there's imitation crab meat right here too. Like I said, it's not the best, but it'll hit the spot if you want something cheap. This next one is another California roll, but it has the fried onions on top. Fried onions are good, but they're not crispy anymore because it's been refrigerated. So this next one is their shrimp tempura roll. It has imitation crab meat, some onions on top, and some unagi sauce and some spicy mayo as well. And the last one is pretty much the same thing, but it doesn't have the imitation crab meat on top of it. So Costco has a variety of different poke. I got the spicy tuna today. So this is freshly made today. It's not bad. You can tell the fish is fresh, but it's not as good as other places that I've tried. So we have spicy mayonnaise, we have some tobiko, we also have some onions and some green onions in this as well. But how I like to eat this is actually with my sushi roll. So what I like to do is I like putting my spicy tuna on top of this roll right here so I can get that perfect bite. That makes it much better. Okay, let's get another bite of this right here. I can't fill myself up too much with all of this because we got all this other food that we have to cook. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have sushi and poke at the Costco's in your area. I'm really interested in knowing if you guys got poke and sushi in like California or Texas or wherever you're living. Okay, so next up we got the beef bulgogi. So this is what they call the Korean barbecue beef right here. So I'm gonna go and pour some olive oil in here. So this bulgogi also has some thinly sliced pieces of onion. And it's all pre-marinated for you. So if you're short on time, this is a great dish to have. This is actually really good if you know, you want to save some money and use this as a potluck dish, because this is actually a whole lot of meat. So while my bulgogi is cooking, I'm gonna go and throw my stuffed salmon in the oven. So if you never had this stuffed salmon before, I highly recommend you try this out. Some people may not like it, but for me personally, I really like this. I first had this when I was in intermediate school and I loved it. So I'm really, really glad that Costco didn't get rid of this. Okay, it looks like our bulgogi is done. I'm gonna go and plate this right now. All right, let's get this plated right here, nice and hot. For all of you who cook at home on a regular basis, much respect to all of you guys. This is hard work. All right, so we got our bulgogi right here. Let's go and take a bite out of this. This is really good, but I recommend you eat this with some rice because it can be kind of salty, especially if you have parts of it with lots of sauce. All right, so the stuffed salmon is done. Let's go and pull this out. I have to use a t-shirt for this because I don't have the proper equipment. I'm still unpacking all of my stuff out of my boxes because I just moved back into my place. I gotta make do with what I have. Look at this right here, the stuffed salmon. Oh my God. Nice and hot right out of the oven. Okay, so I'm gonna go and let my salmon cool down for a little bit, and while it's cooling down, I'm gonna go and cook this right here. So this is roasted tomato with goat cheese and fresh basil. So this is the first time I've seen this at Costco actually, so I'll let you guys know if it's good or not. Okay, so the salmon has cooled down a bit. Let's go ahead and take a bite out of this. Okay, we gotta get that perfect bite with this. I'm gonna get some of the stuffing with the salmon right here. You know, as a kid, this is my favorite dish. So good. Oh, it's hot. So we have some cheese, some rice. We also have some imitation crab meat, some little pieces of shrimp as well that's all mixed in here for the stuffing. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys ever had the stuffed salmon from Costco before. I like to cook it at a little bit higher temperature just because when I cook it according to the instructions that Costco has, the salmon doesn't get cooked all the way through. So it really depends on your oven. So you kind of have to go and play around with this. Okay, our tomato, fresh basil, and goat cheese pizza is out of the oven. I have nothing to go and cut this with, so we'll see. Let's see here. How about the scissors? So on the package, it says this is made with a cornmeal crust. So this is pretty interesting. I've never had a cornmeal crust before. Okay, look at this. Wow. Let's take a bite out of this. Very goat cheesy. Yep. Really can taste that goat cheese. So if you're not a fan of goat cheese, you will hate this pizza. But I love goat cheese. But I can tell you guys, I am not a fan of this cornmeal crust. You can really taste that grittiness in this. Yeah, no. I like the goat cheese. I can't really taste the basil or the tomato. I do not care for the cornmeal crust. Would I buy it again? No. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I will not make a video like this ever again. It takes way too much time. So much respect to all of the YouTubers who go and make all these food videos. This is a lot of work. But if you guys want to go and support my channel, check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm going to go and leave all the information in the description box down below. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I'll see all of you next week. Remember to live your best life. See you guys. Bye.